What's up, y'all? So, pulled out, pulled out some old cards. So let's see. Shuffle. Let me get a good shuffle going. Gotta get back to putting out videos. Life was happening, still happening, but you know, gotta deliver the product. That's all that matters. All right, let's see. Chakra. This is healing with the angels. Healing. Bottom of the deck is spiritual growth. I'm hearing, okay, good job. You know, something is. It sounds like okay. You're exactly with the perception card at the bottom of the deck. It's like okay, you've been somewhere before, but it's different this time. It's a little different because I feel like you're digging a little deeper than what's beneath the surface. Exactly, vanity. You're digging a little deeper than what's beneath the surface. You're being guided to impatience at the bottom of the deck. You're being guided here to a higher level of understanding, a higher vibration it feels. And I feel like you could play either role. Like you could be the one that probably needs additional nurturing at this time, or you could be like the person, the guide here. The World cards at the bottom of the deck, as well as impatience there. That one is really troubling me. I feel like you were offered two different perspectives here. You were able to see what's behind different doors, per se. Like different. Oh my goodness. Okay, so never seen this before, or never interpreted the World card like this before. It's like, okay, there are four doors. I know, like you heard of the four corners. I haven't done a lot of extensive research into it, but the whole point is you're like, okay, what's behind Aquarius door? You got to see. What's behind Scorpio's door? You got to see. What's behind Taurus's door? You got to see. What's behind Leo's door? You got to see. And these are all fixed. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Actually, I'm going to say it. I feel like you've gone through all 12 of your houses. I'm going to say it. You've gone through all 12 of your houses. And you have come to a level of knowledge that creates a level of patience within you, but it strips you of superficiality as well. So a lot of people, because I know we just came out of, it's currently still moon in Sagittarius as I record this. A lot of people are still waiting from that Scorpio moon and going into Capricorn moon per se, like from Scorpio to Capricorn. Sorry, thought I was smelling something. Food. I thought I was smelling food. Anyway, yeah, somebody could be cooking. The King of Cups is usually a really good cook. Cancer and Pisces, water sign men are usually fairly good cooks. So this could be surrounding a water sign man or somebody that has that in their chart. Usually very, very, very good cooks. That was just random. But I feel like you are finally getting to a place where you're learning how, because people always say, oh, you have to heal, you have to let it go, but nobody really takes you through that process. And if I may, I want to take my time and really, really, really explain this process for people, because that's always my question. And you know, they're like, it's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's healing could be punching a punching bag, whereas somebody else is skating. It's so many different ways, so many different modalities. But even if you do skate, there comes a time where you can feel soreness in your legs. If you are punching a punching bag, there comes a time where you feel the soreness in your arms. So that soreness, it lets you know that you are working that muscle. Some people write in your hands, you start scribbling, or typing, and then you get a little carpal tunnel. That soreness, that ache is letting you know that you are working out that particular emotional issue that needs to be healed. The soreness of your body lets you know that you are surpassing the superficiality of the healing process. That's like, I got, it's a long story. Let's say you get cut. It hurts initially, and in the healing process, it gets to a point a few days later, depending on how traumatic the cut is, that it gets sore. That soreness lets you know that your body is working to heal that particular sore. And then what happens is a scab comes. And the thing about scabs too is that the scabs also fall off. So you have the initial pain. First of all, you have the incident itself, the cut. Then you have the pain from the cut. Then you have the soreness that comes, after the cut is trying to heal itself. Then there's a scab. And then even with the scabbing process, a lot of people evade the scabbing process. You still have to add some moisture to it, some water, some tenderness, some grace in that scab process in order to allow the scab to fall off gently. And then after that, you still have to tend to that scar, because it's going to be a scar there to remind you, okay, this is what's going on. And so what you have to continuously do is do check-ins, do checkups to make sure you're okay. And then boom, you're in your healing phase, all right? Hopefully that summarized, because this could also represent a summary too. Hopefully that summarized that process. I also pulled the nature card, so hey, some of you may be feeling closer with nature. Like nature may be vibing with your vibe per se. So like if you're sad, it'll rain. If you're happy, it's going to be sunny. If you're feeling like a bit, it's going to be cold. You know what I'm saying? Or not even like a bit, but just like if you feeling like it could get a little cold outside, So I feel like a lot of you are tapping into nature. There could also be a Taurus here. I'm also getting strong Virgo energy, Taurus and Virgo energy here. I'm seeing a little bit of Scorpio, Leo, Aries with that vanity card. Again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and then the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. But let's see what else is going on with this vanity card. Wanting more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And it's ironic, like as like literally is pouring down raining as I'm reading this. And this card talks about a flooding. The card talks about stopping and not wanting more and more and more, but playing with what you have and appreciating the current moment, you know. The art of creation is here as well. Someone is, you know, wondered always like, my gifts, my gifts, my gifts, my gifts. You've had it all along. You really have. And I know I'm like one of those people. I'm looking at other people. I'm like, well, you know, they get to do this, they get to do that. And that comparison, they say comparison is the thief of joy, but life is built on comparisons. And I hate that. Like, I hate these contradictions and systems that are set up to contradict the positive affirmations that we're supposed to tell ourselves. You know what I'm saying? I just dislike that. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Have high self-esteem. You're beautiful. We literally have beauty pageants. You know what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry about your body. Da 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 da. We literally have bodybuilding contests. Hello, you know what I'm saying? But you still shouldn't look at other people. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got the King and Queen of Cups here. And then we got the King of Swords. With that World card too, a cycle is over and is complete. Someone may have worked through something. Like this couple actually may have worked through something. But I do feel like a lot of kind of third party energy here, just because there's two kings and then a queen there. Something feels a bit excessive. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles wanting to pop out too. And then the Moon card. There's some hidden elements here. This could be a hidden... Yeah, there's just a lot of hidden elements. Let's pull. Let's go one more round. Some of you could also be finding a hidden talent here. Particularly, it's one person that whose talent is whose talent is seeing beyond the veil. Like they're just like really good at seeing. They're a seer. I don't know why I'm getting this. I feel like there's mixed matched couples, and I feel like they're gonna be rearranged. I don't know. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is not to be offensive whatsoever, but do you know the saying the Indian giver? Okay, so I particularly have an Indian doctor, and I feel like not every time I'm around an Indian, it's just like, for me personally, Indians represent the nature of karma and dharma themselves, you know? Like Hinduism, particularly. Karma and dharma. So, it's interesting. I feel like if an Indian is around or something like that, it has something to do with karma. Okay, somebody can have both a masculine and a feminine spirit guide. I was picking that up. Pisces energy. Yep, Pisces energy. Divine guidance. Let's see what else we get. Grief. That's that healing process we were talking about. This card, grief card, talks about, it's all about the heart chakra, by the way. So some of you are going to have to speak some type of truth, too. I'm seeing the throat chakra and the crown. Like I said, somebody's a seer. Somebody can see something and they have to say something. And it's going to hurt their feelings. Somebody's going to see something. They're going to say something. And then they're going to release it. Wow. Let's clarify the King and Queen of Cups. They're waiting for each other. It's a long distance relationship. They're waiting for each other. They make each other happy. It's a long distance relationship. Like I said, I don't care if this person is with somebody else. They're waiting on each other. Like calling out to each other energetically. Somebody's trying to do a swap here. Somebody's trying to do a swap here. They're doing everything to do a swap. Oh my goodness. Yep. All right.